You're an actor. You speak loud and clear.
Yes, exactly.
Ajay, congratulations. Welcome to Out There. Everyone that's out there knows you from some pretty big series. We're talking Riverdale, Lost in Space. We know you from the Riot Girls, but here you are promoting your debut EP. Why this and why now?
This has been a dream of mine for like the last 10 years. I probably made my first album plan when I was like 11 or 12. I'm 23 now, and I kind of just felt like, I don't know, it was the right time. I had the right songs. I was mature enough musically to come across as a young adult rather than a teenager, which I think was important to me in terms of releasing my music.
Tell me what love is, 'cause I've been all over.
Was this like your plan A, like, part two of that, or how did that kind of work out for you? Was music your first love and then you fell into acting? Like, I think people out there would love to know.
Yeah, music definitely was my first love. I mean, like the first thing I wanted to be was an orchestra conductor, actually. And that was like when I was around 3 years old. And I'd walk around the house with holding chopsticks and I'd like pretend to conduct.
How did you kind of fall into acting in theater when music was kind of your thing?
My sister was big into community theater, and she's a couple years older than me, and I just wanted to follow in her footsteps, I guess. And it just looked fun.
The EP, Light a Match, Then Run. I mean, generally, are we talking about the theme of, falling in and out of love? Is this kind of where we're going with this?
Yeah, exactly. It's one of the lyrics from the first song, Blackberry, which is literally about starting a fire accidentally. But then the title kind of serves as a metaphor exactly for commencing a metaphorical flame and then running away from it.
My body feels so much from your warm, loving touch.
I'd love to talk to, singer-songwriters like yourself, that you're able to write these stories in song. So let's talk a bit about that, how you kind of create your music and how you came up with the lyrics.
Some kids are always just doodling in like the corners of their homework and stuff. I'm always humming, and I'm usually humming made up tunes, and songwriting has just kind of always been my way of making lemonade out of any turbulences in my life.
This EP does explore like so many different genres and so many different things, from joys and struggles. At the end of putting this together, was there something that you actually discovered that you didn't really expect?
Looking back on the songs that I wrote when I was younger was a really cool experience, because at the time people would be like, what do you mean by this line, or what are you writing about? And I would always be like, oh, it's about nothing. I just came up with it. But like, I came up with it. It came out of me, so it must have been from something. And now looking back with the hindsight, it's like I realized I was writing about stuff that was happening to me at that time in like these weird metaphors and stuff, and I didn't even realize at the time, but now it's so clear.
So if you were to give advice to up and coming content, creators out there that are like, oh, I want to be an actor, or and that's what I want to be, or oh, I want to be just a musical artist, that's what I want to be, or I want to do musical theater, like, what would you say to them? Because you've kind of had this kind of trilogy of doing kind of all three. What's your advice?
I'd say just do it because you love it. Never underestimate the value in doing a school musical or doing an audition that you don't book. It's all the staircase up to where you'll eventually be, and then you'll look back and you didn't even realize you were walking up this staircase the whole time, but you were.
Well said, my friend. I love that. So back to your music. Who do you have playing the triangle?
The triangle, that's the drummer.
Not the same. I'm just going to say, I'm going to put out there, not the same as actually playing the triangle.
No, I should have gotten you to do it. I should have asked.
If you ask, you shall receive.
Can we hear it?
We could. Listen, maybe you can kind of conduct me a little bit, kind of,
All right.
help me out here a little bit for your next
All right.
album.
Yeah. 2, 3.
Had a little flavor there at the end. How was I doing?
Beautiful.
How was I doing?
That was beautiful.
Oh man,
I think there's a standing ovation happening right now.
Yes.
I want you to know but I still love you just the same.
Ajay, thank you so much for being on the show. Check out his debut EP. It's called Light a Match, Then Run. Just, hit me up when you're on tour, and and I can join.
Perfect.
Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on social media at Melissa DiMarco for more exclusive content with your favorite celebs. I'll see you guys out there.